Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. There's no astrology in these, so check them out for all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. And also worth mentioning, if you are interested in a personal reading, you can get those on the link in the description box of this video. So your key to the week this week is the Hanged Man, right? So this is a week to take it steady, to take it slow. Don't rush anything, don't force anything. This is a week for you to really just observe the way that things are unfolding and shaping up for you at this moment in time. Now, as you're watching this, I have to say we are on the run up towards, I mean, we're already in Aries season now, but April is going to be a very powerful, it's going to be a very dynamic month. So it kind of feels like with this Hanged Man, this is very much a calm before the storm sort of energy. So buckle up, my dear Aries. All right, for your actions and options this week, you have the Page of Swords, right? So the Page of Swords as an actions card, you're looking at the paperwork, the documentation. There's a lot of toing and froing of information at the moment. For some of you, this could be around contractual matters. And I've got to be honest with you, with the Hanged Man as the key to the week card, I would say this is probably not the best time to be signing anything, like unless you absolutely have to. This might, like if you can wait, if you can put this back for at least, you know, a month if it's possible. Another way that this could also be shaping up as well is in terms of the options that are available to you. For some of you, you might be initiating a project or a process of some sort that has a deeply spiritual element to it. For your communications and conversations, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is literally all about your work, right? So there's a lot of focus on work, career. For some of you, you could be signing new contracts or new documents when it comes to work stuff, which obviously you can't get round. The other thing with the Eight of Pentacles as well, this could be a time where you are deciding that you need to bring more professional training or insight into your world. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this could be an invite through your work or your, you know, and when I say through your work, this could be an invite. Let's say you submit an essay or some kind of writing, etc. Through that work that you do or that you put out, you might get an offer, or maybe even somebody just comes to you and says, look, we really resonate with this. Are you interested in doing it as an ad hoc? So let's say you write something online and then maybe you get a tap on the shoulder to say, like, would you be interested in writing an article for us, or whatever the case might be. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this with the Hanged Man, just watch out for all of the gossip this week, right? Because there's a chance that something can be misconstrued. And remember, Mercury is at this point slowing down to go retrograde in your sign. Your astro taroscopes are up and out there for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you check that out. I will also say as well, this week when it comes to your those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, it's one thing to let your work speak for you, which I think is a good thing to do, but it also, this combination does suggest that maybe, just maybe, that's not going to be enough, right? You might need to top this up, as in with an explanation, or maybe, you know, this is like, you know, when you go to a restaurant and they present you with a meal, right? And there's a certain way that it should be eaten or experienced in order for it to kind of really have its greatest impact. This week you might, something about what you're putting out or what you're offering as a service or whatever the case might be, it might not be so clear. So don't be like, if someone asks you for instructions, it's not that you've done anything wrong, it's just that you need to clarify. For those of you that are retired and no longer working for any reason, it looks like a lot of you are looking for work, right? You might be looking for a part-time job, you might be looking for, and it will be something part-time. I don't see anything sort of like you actually going back to the grind or anything like that, but it looks like a lot of you are looking for something part-time just to tide you over, or maybe just to keep you busy. For your love and relations, you have the Four of Swords, right? So For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, it is this week that, I hope I'm wrong, and it is possible, but it is possible. For those of you that are partnered, your partner might ask for a break this week, right? And this can be for any number of reasons. It might be because there's a deadline at work. It may be because they've got a deadline for their studies. It could be because you guys are under each other's feet because one of you isn't working. Whatever the case might be, it doesn't have to be a deal breaker. It just, I'm wondering here if a partner does suggest a break, right? Or maybe you suggest a break to a partner. What I can tell you is it will literally just be that, right? I don't see a breakup or anything like that. It's just I need to get my bearings. I need a weekend alone, or whatever the case might be. For those of you that are single, if you've been in a relationship or you've got something that is kind of like a situationship that's on hold with somebody, this week I think you'll be making the final decision. But I gotta be honest, with that Hanged Man, I don't think you'll be any clearer on it. So whatever decision you make, just know that you might end up repealing that. Finally, for your money and materials, you have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is usually a water sign woman, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Coupled with the Hanged Man, she's probably likely to be a Pisces. So a Pisces woman may feature for you when it comes to your material experience. Now, when it comes to your finances and your resources, the Queen of Cups really is about your emotional outlook when it comes to money. Watch out for emotional spending. Watch out for impulse buys that you think are going to make you feel better, because the chances are you might end up suffering some form of buyer's remorse this week. When it comes to your oh gosh, come on brain, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Queen of Cups tends to be about our, she can actually be a lot about our diet, how we really nourish ourselves with our food, what we are ingesting. Because you've got the Hanged Man here as well, it will be easy to overindulge, all right? So just watch out for this. I will say, if you are a drinker or somebody that likes a little bit of a tipple, it could go further this week than you realise, and it could just literally just get away with you, and before you know it, you've sunk like 2 bottles of wine. So just keep that as a consideration and watch out for it. When it comes to your home and environment, this card I actually love for home, because it suggests that you're always, like, when the Queen of Cups shows up for your home, it means that you really are focused on the nesting, right? You're looking after the home, you're making it more comfortable, you're creating your sanctuary, you're making it that sort of place and space within your world that feels like where you want to be. And because of that, it might be that other people are wanting to be there as well. And I think some time alone actually might serve you like really, really well. Do you know what I mean? Like, this might be a time where actually having some alone time, maybe some time away from the partner, etc., might actually do you the world of good, where it gives you time and space to think and to hear yourself think, right? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the link in the description box below. Take care, and I'll see you soon.